Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to talk about presentation making, especially with such an amazing devices as VoiceThread, which you can see on my screen, and Prezi. Here it is. You may ask me a question, why not to use a simple PowerPoint presentations, which we were using all this time? Well, Prezi and VoiceThread give us some extra functions which help us to make our presentations much better, much more interactive and interesting. Moreover, it helps to save us time. So let's start with VoiceThread, which you can see on my screen right now. The address is www.voicethread.com. You can see it here. You need to register using your email. So as you can see, I have registered with mine. And then you may start creating the presentation by pressing the button says that. We press it, and then we may upload any multimedia files we need. So usually, as you know, all the presentations start with pictures and consist of great deal of pictures. So what kind of pictures we may add here? We may add a picture from your own computer. Let's choose one here. I'm choosing the picture. Now it will appear here. So it is uploading. I may give the name for the picture. It is called Zanolog. For example, I want to make it biathlon. You may add some kind of description of the picture if you want and if you need. If you don't want to, it's not really necessary. Then you press Сохранить. So I have added the picture from my computer and I want to make this presentation about the biathlon, which is a type of winter sport. Another type of multimedia you may upload is the multimedia from the internet. So you don't really need to download pictures. You may search for any picture. So for example, I want to search for Norwegian biathletes. Here it is. So I open any pictures I have here in Google. And I choose one which I like best. For example, this one. I may just copy the URL address of the picture and insert it here with the URL button. I just press Ctrl V and the picture is being uploaded. Another thing which you may add here is your ready-made PowerPoint slides from your computer. You again choose My Computer. Then it opens and you add any type of slides you want. For example, here I have a presentation about punctuation. I may add it here. So all of your slides will be added. The next thing which you may do is to add the comments, and here where the most work comes. So you have uploaded pictures, you have uploaded slides, now you may add comments. There are different types of comments. First one is text comment. Let's Google for biathlon and copy some information about this type of sport. Let's make it English. So the biathlon is a winter sport that combines cross-country skiing and rifle shooting. I copy this information and I may insert it here. So when the person who's gonna watch your presentation enters it, he or she will have an access to your text comment which you have added. Here it is. The person may make the text smaller or bigger in order to make it more comfortable to read. So all in all, there is a comment which you may add. This is not the only type of comment you may give. Another thing which you may add is voice command. So if you press the microphone, I'm gonna give voice command here. If you press the microphone, it will allow you to make it. This is Norwegian Biathlon Federation. Norwegian biathletes are considered the strongest in the world, and throughout the decades, they are winning most of the competitions. It is true both for men team and for women team. So, your voice has been uploaded. Then you press "Сохранить." And the person who opens your presentation then may have an access to your voice command. Another thing which you may add here is the video command. So you may record a video of yourself speaking. Why to use this type of device when creating your own presentation? Well, the answer is, for example, sometimes when you start teaching, you come across the situation when you have to teach one and the same group, one lesson to different types of groups. So you will have to repeat the lesson 3, 4, 5 times. In order not to do that, you just record your lesson only once and then show recording to everyone. It is really labor saving. You only will need to explain and answer the questions of your students. Another thing why to use this presentation is for distance learning, online learning. As nowadays we know we are in quarantine and some of us decide to study online. So in order to make the lesson more true to life, more looking like a real lesson, teachers may record this kind of presentations and insert them into Moodle platform and other educational platforms. So all in all, after we have given all the comments, we press the cross, the things are automatically saved, and we press Общий доступ. Then we may copy the URL of our presentation and share it with anyone. So if person inserts it into his or her browser, he'll have the access to your presentation. The only thing which the person will need to do is to press the press button. So you can see here your text command has appeared. Here it is. Now the picture will be shown up. Yeah. So the person presses play button and everything starts. He or she will only need to look at the text which is being given here and read it. So the slide gives enough time to read the text. Also, the person may pause it in case he or she is slower than you thought, or person may read it faster and move to the next slide. So, and the second opens. Your voice command now will appear. So all in all, the person will have access to a full presentation which may be seen, which may be interacted with, which is really amazing. So that's why VoiceThread is an amazing tool for you. Another thing I want to talk with you about is Prezi. In Prezi, you will also need to register with your own email account. Oops, excuse me. Something went wrong. So your personal space will look like this. You'll only need to click new presentation. And it will open the device for you. You'll need to allow the flash Then refresh your web page. And everything will be uploaded. So here you see the access to your Prezi website. So it allows you to choose different types of templates. I would like to choose this one. I like it just because it's beautiful, but you may choose any you want and use this template. What is the advantages of Prezi in front of other presentation tools is that it allows you to make the things really, really beautiful. It will look absolutely amazing and gorgeous. So your presentation looks like this. If you press here, it flies absolutely beautifully. You may use it the same way as PowerPoint. So if you click here, you may add the title you want. Let's go on with Biasland if we started with it. Then you may add a text here. So let's copy the same from Wikipedia. So after you have finished inserting the text, you can move it wherever you want. For example, here, you may make it smaller if you need, for example, like this, or bigger, of course, doesn't really matter. Another thing to do with Prezi is inserting. You may highlight the information. For example, I want to highlight this line with blue highlighter. Also, you may draw arrows like this. I want to make it in different style, for example, red. You may also draw a simple line. Let's also make it of different color, for example, this one. So you may do anything in order to create your presentation. So as soon as you have finished your slide, move to the next. Again, inserting pictures work well. You just press the word image and choose the picture from your computer, for example. Here I have a picture of bison. It has been inserted. Let's wait a little bit while it's loading. Here, I want to make it bigger. And I may add some text here in order to say what I'm talking about. My text will be Norwegian Biathlon team. Want to make it a little bit bigger, and then I want to move it in the middle. So all in all, looks the same as your PowerPoint presentation, but the outlook is much more beautiful. So you may go through space. It looks absolutely galactically. It looks like space. It looks beautiful. It is an aesthetics. So that's why this is an amazing tool for you to create. So as soon as you have finished your presentation, you may again click the share button. Here it is. And you may press share Prezi. Your link will be here. You may copy it. And as soon as you insert it to the browser, as soon as the person, inserts it, he or she will have an access to your presentation, may look it with visual effects, with everything like this. So it looks very beautiful. That's why we may use it really often. Well, your homework will be to create a presentation in VoiceThread or in Prezi. You may choose any tool you would like, you enjoy more. So then you need to share the link with me. There will be a special window in Moodle platform for you to do that. So if you don't have any questions, the lesson is over. Goodbye.